My garbage person of the week is Karoline Leavitt and basically company because she said this about me, you, and everyone you know. You're a terrorist, you're horrible, you're Boko Haram. Go.
Proved that the Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals. That is who the Democrat Party is catering to, not the Trump administration and not the White House and not the Republican Party, who is standing up for law-abiding Americans, not just across the country, but around the world.
What are you talking about? You're locking up law-abiding security guards as they go to work. And the glee and joy with which she says, illegal immigrants, Hamas terrorists, like that looks like AI when you include the word gleefully in your prompt. Like that didn't look like a human being. She's bouncing, her smile's too big as she's gleefully saying it's garbage. She is talking about Zoran Mamdani apparently, and I guess she's calling him a terrorist, even though during that debate he had with Andrew Cuomo, he hilariously name-checked, Cuomo name-checked Hassan Piker, asking Mamdani to say bad things about when Haas was like, America deserved 9/11. And like, obviously Zoran and Haas since then have been like, yeah, that was not a good thing to say. And then I'm looking to try to find what the catering to terrorists part of the platform is for people like Zoran. So I pulled some stuff from his website. Look at this evil terrorist stuff like housing, healthcare, labor, raising the minimum wage to $30 by 2030, and regulating delivery apps and protecting delivery workers. Oh my God, maybe on page 2, look at this. Maybe he's for terrorism. No, he's for safety, affordability, and early childhood and education to have K through 12, no cost childcare. They're just calling us terrorists. And I don't want to hear about it anymore. Pam Bondi, the attorney general, labels Antifa, quote, no different than MS-13 gang and tells Americans to check with MAGA influencers to back up her claims. They're calling us MS-13. Are we? Are these people MS-13? Let's take a look at the people. There were some boobies out. We had to blur them. But there's an upside down clown. Is this MS-13? Is this even Antifa? What is Antifa? They haven't been able to define it the same way that they haven't been able to define woke, but they are gonna prosecute it and call us terrorists. And when they go out and arrest people, they're arresting the wrong people. ProPublica did an investigation. We found that more than 170 US citizens have been held by immigration agents. They've been kicked, dragged, and detained for days. Abducting people on the street who don't deserve it, kicking, dragging, and detaining them, that's what terrorists do. That is a terrorist type act. At the very least, it's kidnapping. And you guys obviously don't care. Meanwhile, they're always saying they get all butthurt if we have the gall to call some of them Nazis or Nazi-like. The fact is the Nazis are on their side, not ours. And they're trying to push under the rug this thing. I love Hitler. Leaked messages expose young Republicans' racist chat. Young is, maybe it's relative to the age of a Republican traditionally, that they're calling them young when they're 30. And you know, when you're 30, like the Republicans, they're always like, oh, there was this other thing out there. They invoked an image of someone else's leaked texts on the left who were like, if I had my political enemy in a room with Pol Pot and Hitler and I had 2 bullets, I'd shoot my political enemy twice. The difference in that is that in that guy's joke, the Democrats' joke, Hitler's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And in your joke, Hitler's the good guy. It's insane. And the garbage is dangerous. And it's not just garbage, it's actually horrible. Because a lot of us are scared because they're calling us terrorists and they're calling for the hanging of people. Trump keeps name-checking the Insurrection Act. It could give him extraordinary powers. Here's a video of Stephen Miller talking about the extent of those powers before he glitches out on Fox News.
Well, the administration filed an appeal this morning with the Ninth Circuit. I would note the administration won an identical case in the Ninth Circuit just a few months ago with respect to the federalizing of the California National Guard. Under Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the president has plenary authority.
Stephen? Stephen? Hey, Stephen, can you hear me? It seemed, Stephen, I apologize. It seems like we're having a technical issue.
Did he have technical issues, or did he glitch out when he said the president had plenary authority, which means unbridled authority to pull a Handmaid's Tale in the streets during the No Kings protest? Now, I don't know, but I know that at the same time, these folks like, what's her name, Karoline Leavitt, is saying that we are terrorists. They're setting up the possibility for them to expose a strategy where they are essentially saying, oh, I'm not just rounding up my political enemies, I'm calling them terrorists. So it is incumbent upon me to go round them up and eliminate entire millions of people in America. I don't know, John, that sounds like garbage to me. How about you?
Yeah, well, you covered a lot of ground. You included a lot of garbage, but yes, very much garbage. The administration, Karoline Leavitt, yeah, just the happy, boppy, insane thing she said. Remember we were being told weeks ago, like, you leftists, you need to turn down the temperature. You're always demonizing the other side. She's doing it. I guess she's smiling while doing it. And the reason I got slightly depressed during that part is I realized that Donald Trump could drop any minute now, or certainly within the next year or two. But like, we're gonna be stuck with Karoline Leavitt for probably like another 20 years. Because they're just gonna run her as a congresswoman, or they're gonna run her as a Senate, just so she can say insane things or whatever. And they're gonna love that. It's gonna be very, very annoying. But good garbage on your side, Brett.
If you enjoyed that, make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming an actual member. But you're probably wondering, why the hell would I do that, John? First off, calm down. The stakes in this are very, very low. But also, when you click the join button and you become a member, you get access to bonus content that I make every week, and it's a ton of fun. You get access to tons of custom emojis and more besides that. By the way, if you join at tier 3, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself and other awesome people, and we always have a great time. By the way, you'll get all that going forward, but you also unlock years of the back catalog. That is literally 100 or more bonus clips, top 10 lists, debates, and more. What are you waiting for? Click the join button below. Your support powers our show, and we couldn't do it without you. Or at the very least, I wouldn't really want to try. Viewers like you keep me here. So thank you in advance for joining.